Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and today we're going to be talking about truth talks. Now this is a new stream that I'm going to be running every month where I'm going to be talking about a personal experience relating to psychology topics that I can help hopefully give you some top tips of how to get past this similar emotion that you may be experiencing, linking it back to the psychology. So today I want to talk to you about separation anxiety. Now this is more commonly studied and researched in children, but I still find that it's quite applicable to adults as well. And I feel like I sometimes do struggle with separation anxiety, and from what I can understand, that's how I would term it. So anxiety and separation anxiety are slightly different. So the separation anxiety is the excessive anxiety of being apart from your loved ones, from your home, or from an individual that you have a very strong emotional attachment with. And I feel like that's been quite true for a lot of people at the minute, especially with what's going on in the world. You know, we've all been in our bubbles or in our very small, tight-knit social groups, and we haven't really been able to socialise with a lot of people, so we've been very close and connected to this social bubble, I'm going to call them. And when they start to branch out again, say some of them started to return to work, or they're on different shift patterns at work, or they leave the house simply to go to the shop, sometimes this can trigger an emotional response within you that makes you feel potentially quite scared or sad, anxious, fear of abandonment. All these kind of feelings start bubbling up when that individual, or potentially more than one person, leaves. That can make you feel very uncomfortable and trigger something inside you. And I found that recently with my partner leaving to go to work, or I'm home alone. I do sometimes struggle with this separation anxiety, and some of the kind of signs of it, shall we say, are not wanting to say goodbye, feeling really sad or emotional as soon as they've left, worrying about them quite a lot when they're out, and worrying about them coming back safely, and that fear of just not wanting to be alone. And it's interesting really, because I think it's down to a number of factors, and this may be true for yourself. Because of what's going on in the world, we're less able to connect with other people face to face. We have this great tool of virtual online with Zoom, Teams, or whatever platform you're using to communicate via video or online methods. But we're not getting that face-to-face contact as much. And I think that is what's triggering me. The fact that I'm usually quite a social person, and being confined and constricted to, this small bubble condition, and not being able to see other people has restricted my ability to be able to handle this as well. Because normally my kind of top tips would be, one of them, go and hang out with your friends, or go and see some other family members, or maybe perhaps go and see some work friends. So that's something that I would give you as a top tip in normal terms, but at the minute I can't, and I think that's something that's triggered me and perhaps has triggered you. So I want you to know that you're not alone in that. And so I'm devising these top tips because I think it will be really helpful, not only for myself, but for you to move forward and hopefully feel a bit calmer and at ease when having to deal with these situations. So I think once that individual person, or more than one person, leaves the house and you are then on your own, and you're feeling like that separation anxiety build up is happening, I'm now trying to really go ahead and distract myself. So straight away I'm going to go and think about something that uses a lot of brain power. So maybe I'm going to go and do some revision, do some extra learning, or go and read my book, something that will automatically take my focus away from me going to, whereas normally I would go and sit on the bed and maybe mope around and not feel very good. So something that really gets your brain active and thinking about something else. I also do recognise that we have to acknowledge the feelings, and sometimes it is okay to have a cry. That is perfectly normal in my experiences, just to have a little cry, feel the feelings, and then say, you know what, that's okay, that's done, I feel okay now, and then you go off. Try not to let that emotion consume you, but acknowledge it. I also find yoga to be a really, really great tool, because it's helping you calm your nerves, it's helping you relax a bit more, especially if you're doing a meditative one, and it can really balance out all of your emotions. I also have my little fluffy toy. This is Leo, the lion, and I'm not ashamed to say that I do have a few cuddly toys, and sometimes you just need a little cuddle with your soft toy, just to make you feel better. So I thought I'd share him. And I've also just invested in some pillow mist. So this one has got lavender and geranium in it, and those two properties are really, really great for calming nerves, soothing, and especially if you're trying to go to sleep and feeling anxious, this is really great. So they're sold all online, or in local shops, so just have a look out for those. I got this one from Superdrug, if any of you are wondering. So those are kind of the few things that I'm doing at the minute to help ease my separation anxiety feelings. So hopefully this helps you, and if it has, please do like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share with friends and family, because we've all got to help each other in these testing times. So I hope this has been helpful, and look out for some more top tips and talks coming soon. Bye!